Alright guys, we are going to go over our 4.3 guided reading notes here. So make sure you are checking your answers and fix anything you need to. Alright, our first question is highlight the letter of each sentence that is true about what Sutton observed about chromosome number. So he was looking at grasshoppers and was looking at the number of body cells they had and the number of like egg or sperm cells, which were those sex cells. So he determined that grasshopper sex cells have half the number of chromosomes as body cells. So we're going to highlight A. And then he also determined that when grasshopper sex cells join, the fertilized egg has the same number of chromosomes as the body cells of the parent. So we're also going to highlight D. Going to question 2 then, what is the chromosome theory of inheritance? This just states that the genes are carried from parents to offspring on chromosomes. Okay, so those traits, those different forms of the trait, they're carried on those specific chromosomes. When we go down to 3, what is meiosis? This is what that section is talking about. And this process is the process by which the number of chromosomes is reduced by half, so it's split in half to form the sex cells, which are the sperm and egg. Okay, so this allows reproduction to occur then and determine if we're like male or female and things like that. So with a Punnett square then, this is a shorthand way to show the events that occur during meiosis. If we click on our highlight here, then, is the following sentence true or false? During meiosis, the 2 alleles for each gene stay together. This is actually false. So if you read about the meiosis and Punnett squares, it says that when chromosome pairs separate and go into 2 different sex cells, so do the alleles carried on each chromosome. So 1 allele from each pair goes to each sex cell. So we're going to say false, and I'm going to just kind of summarize that. So we're going to say 1 allele from each pair goes to each sex cell. All right, question 6 then. If the male parent cell is heterozygous for the trait capital T, lowercase t, what alleles could the sperm cells possibly have? So because each allele goes to each cell, the sperm cells could have either the capital T allele or the lowercase t allele. Okay, because they could get one or the other. All right, going down to a lineup of genes. This is just kind of going through and explaining how the chromosomes carry the genes and what it is. So how many pairs of chromosomes do the human body cells contain? Hopefully with your warm-up, you remember that the human body cells contain 23 pairs of chromosomes. Then the genes are lined up, or how are the genes lined up in a pair of chromosomes? They're lined up like beads on a string. Okay, so they kind of stack together and they match up together. So the picture in the book does a nice job. They have them kind of like color coordinated for how they pair up together. Once you're done with these guided reading notes and you check them, please make sure you got them submitted, and have a good day.